welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Moncrief. Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Robertson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. Jones is out there with Johnson. Then there's Richardson, and it's free at the two-guard spot. Two tremendous players, Greg, generational players in their own right, on the floor together. And that's Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the Milwaukee Bucks may not be the first team that comes to mind when you think of Kareem due to all that success with the Lakers, but the Bucks were the team that drafted him, and he did win a championship with them.
He did indeed. Glad you brought that up. I'm sure Bucks fans, Greg, are quick to claim him. And how about Giannis?
Yeah, he's certainly a one-of-a-kind talent.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Jones sets the pick for Brunson. Connects from three-point range.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Robertson kicks to Johnson. Clock at 6. Over Richardson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
Now here is Moncrief. And here's Giannis from outside. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Giannis. Robertson outside. Off target from outside. Johnson inside. Covered by Robertson, and then Johnson with the jam.
It was so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Shot to stop the run. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you love the extra work. Get yourself an extra opportunity by rebounding the basketball. Nice.
Brunson from way outside. And here's the break. Here's Robertson, and they pick up 2.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the rejection by Giannis. Johnson attacking. Here's Moncrief. Buries the long-range jumper. Moncrief's got 5.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
From deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Johnson, and it's Allen in for Robertson. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Cummings, he's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson comes in for Chris Middleton. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson the screen. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Moncrief against Brunson. Allen for three, drains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 18 points.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Moncrief. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. He has 6.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Oh. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Jones is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Quentin Richardson, and it's World B. Free, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Cummings with a screen on Brunson. Moncrief against Brunson. Moncrief dishes to Cummings. Pulls it up. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Moncrief.
This is pretty basketball. When the ball is popping, it's fun to watch.
Jones sets the pick for Brunson. No good from outside. Here's Milwaukee now. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Allen's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Johnson with a screen on Allen. Brunson for 3. Lights the look and drains it.
Boy, has Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer. Shots just come from anywhere.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Lays it up off the glass. Robertson's got his second basket.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, that is how you cash in from downtown.
Gets it down to Middleton. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Middleton's got his first points of the game.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
From deep, Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's the 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee trails by 11. Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson kicks to Robertson. Back to Johnson. Takes it from 10. And that one goes long. Johnson against Johnson. Johnson surveying the floor. Launches it. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Pass to Robertson. Driving to the basket. in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Brunson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Johnson.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Jones. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Quentin Richardson. Knipples checked in for Free. And it's Pritchard in for Jalen Brunson. Jaquez with the bucket.
And since arriving in the NBA, sharing the ball is something Johnson has worked at.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robertson against Pritchard. It's blocked.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Tries again. Can't capitalize inside.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys.
Wow. You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Starting the second half, here's Don Nelson's 5. Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Kareem, and it's Moncrief with the 2.
Nice ball movement there. Johnson kicking it out for the triple.
Giannis outside. Fires for 3. Duren pulls it in. New York leading by 20. Pass to Knippel. Johnson sends the screen for Knippel. The 3, and again, New York with the triple.
That's his shot. When Knippel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
Duren sets the screen for Pritchard. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pritchard with a wide-open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Here's Knippel. And again, New York with the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A different look for New York. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Duren. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Johnson. The Bucks also with the sub. Allen's checked in. Giannis passes to Johnson. Driving the lane. And Moncrief gets it to go.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Fareed, a screen on Moncrief. He was all alone on that one. Pritchard's got 12 points here in the second half.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he drops it in from the low post.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Jaquez with the screen on Moncrief. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Now that is what you call a good-looking jump shot.
So it's the Bucks now. Giannis outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Allen's shot is off. Pritchard with the ball. 15 points in the game. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, New York with the triple.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Johnson outside. Ring shot on the way. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Jaquez outside. Hits it from three-point range. Jaquez has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Allen's shot is off. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The free throw drops for Jaquez.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Jaquez hits both of them. Here's Robinson. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so it's New York up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Kenneth Fareed, Gnipple out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ross in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Allen's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pritchard finds Ross. Fires away from way outside. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Cummings passes to Robertson. Nobody near Allen. Offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A different look for Milwaukee. Robinson's checked in for Cummings, and it's Moncrief in for Allen. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Robertson, and the Bucks miss again. Robertson against Ross. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Middleton outside. Robertson kicks to Robinson. They need this. Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Knipple's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Milwaukee now. Robertson passes to Robinson. In the corner, Middleton with it. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner three.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Robertson. Pass to Moncrief. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, that's a play where you can talk about somebody's grit, the willingness to absorb the contact and still finish.
3-pointer, Pritchard. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis comes in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for Chris Middleton.
Marcus Johnson.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Moncrief. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5 from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Pritchard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for New York. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kneppel. Shoots the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Ross for 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Giannis dishes to Robertson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Robertson against Pritchard. Pass to Ross. This one for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going